Hello, unlimited friends. It's Zehra back again with Q&A about the law of attraction and how to apply it to our lives. The question today is a really fun question, and it's from Sekina. And her question is, um, I heard from you, Zehra, and Abraham, that someone who is love is way more powerful than thousands who are not. So I'm wondering, why is love more powerful? Oh my God, I love this question. Thank you so much, Sekina, for your question. And in order to respond, I'm going to draw a diagram for you to see. And so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so that we can go over a couple of things. And I absolutely love explaining law of attraction using diagrams. I think it certainly helps my understanding of law of attraction, and I hope that it helps yours as well. Okay, so here we go. Sekina, love is at the top of the emotional scale. So I'm just drawing this line to represent the emotional case scale. At the top is love. It is the highest form of emotion. And it's not love in the way that we think about romantic love. This is unconditional love, which is very different. Unconditional love means that the environment around you is not going to affect your response to any person, any situation, anything at all. That's what we mean when we talk about love in context of the law of attraction. So this is unconditional love. And down here is despair, basically, right? Despair means I have no control. Well, the basic premise in law of attraction is that you get control of what is going to happen from the top of the emotional scale, which is what we call the vortex. The reason for that is because the vibration of love. So if I was to indicate the vibration sort of like this, the vibration of love that you're sending out into the universe is like a magnet that pulls towards you things, people, events, situations, everything. It pulls to you things from the field of all possibilities. Everything is possible. Every single thing that you can think about is possible. However, the things that you can attract into your life have to correspond to your vibration. So the thing that you want is also vibrating. And so it has a vibration, and its vibration has to join your vibration in order for you to attract it into your life. So let's call this money. Let's say that this is money. And let's say that you want to attract into your life money, more money than you have ever dreamed of before, money that will look after all your desires. Well, that money also has to be high on the emotional scale, because anything that you want, the subject of money, for example, also has its own emotional scale. So money also has an emotional scale. Money can also vibrate at a place of despair, meaning no money, right? So everything that you desire also has its own vibrational emotional scale. When you want to create the best things, you have to join the vibration of the thing that you want at a high level. you are manifesting things from every level of the emotional scale. But let's say if you were over here, if you were at a place of worry, so at the in the middle of the scale, I divide the scale at, I call it the worry line. So if you're vibrating here in a vibration of worry, then you will only attract money that is also vibrating at a place of worry. So do you really want to attract money from a place of worry? No, you don't. No, you don't. Nobody does. And if you are vibrating at a place of despair, completely down here on the emotional scale, then what sort of money do you think you're going to attract? You're going to attract money that corresponds to your place on the emotional scale. So you're going to attract money from a place of despair, which means you're going to attract more bills than you are going to attract prosperity. Anything is possible. The field of all possibilities is a massive field, but the things that are in that field, you can only attract those things that correspond to where you are on the emotional scale. And this is why Abraham says your only work is to find a way to go up the emotional scale. That is your only work. Because whether it is money that you want or whether it was any other thing that you want, all things that you want are high on the emotional scale. Let's say that you're looking for a relationship. So let me actually choose a different color. Let's say that you're looking for a relationship, and I'll put a big R over here. Now, the love that you want also has its own emotional scale. And what type of relationship do you want? Do you want a person that always worries you? Or do you want a person who always loves you? Well, if you want to meet a person who always loves you and has all the characteristics that you want in a loved one, then you've got to be up here as well. You've got to be at a place of love, and only then will you meet this person. If you are over here, let me choose a different color. I love choosing different colors. It's so much fun to draw with different colors. Absolutely love it. Okay, so let's say that you are over here. You are in a place of, I'm going to call this a place of fear. Fear of growing old without ever manifesting a relationship. If you are in a place of fear, what sort of a person are you going to attract into your life? You're going to attract someone who is on the vibration of fear. So the person who is vibrating at this level, well, that's not the kind of person that you want. The kind of person that you want to manifest is up here. And this is what Abraham means when Abraham says you cannot get there from here. Basically, what they're saying is here, this is where you are. You cannot go diagonal. You cannot get to this person from here where you are on the emotional scale, because they will never come across you, because they're not on the vibration of fear. They are on the vibration of love. So if you want to meet this person, you've got to relinquish the fear by doing the self-talk, the work that needs to be done, giving up all the beliefs that you've got that are getting in your way, that are preventing you from going up the emotional scale. You first have to go up the emotional scale to this place, and only then will you be able to meet up with that relationship that you want. So every subject in our life has its own emotional scale. And so that's why we want to always get to a place of love. And this is why Abraham says you only have one job, and your one job is to go up the emotional scale, because when you go up the emotional scale, everything that you want is possible, because all the best things are high up on the emotional scale. All the best things are high up on the emotional scale. And if you're not high up on the emotional scale, then you cannot meet them. So this is why love is the most powerful emotion in the whole world, because when you are in a place of love, you are attracting the best of everything to yourself. And that is why Abraham says one person who is one person is more powerful than thousands who are not, because this one person has the capacity to attract more than all those other people can attract. For example, let's take the subject of money, for example. Well, this person who is aligned and is over here can attract millions, whereas the person who is over here cannot attract any money at all. So of course this person is more powerful, because they can attract prosperity that 10 people would attract from here, more than thousands of people, right? So let's say if this person who is in a place of fear about money can only attract $1, well, the person who is over here can manifest much more than that. Millions, literally millions, is what this person over here can attract. So they are more powerful than many who are not. Same applies to love. Person who is over here, love gives us power of influence. So from here, from a place of fear or despair, you can't convince anyone to do anything for you. But if you were at a place of love, people are going to listen to you. Millions will listen to you. The more you are in love, the more you come from a place of love, then the more you attract millions of people. All right, so I hope this helps you to understand how things work. Thank you so much for this absolutely amazing question that helped me to bring out my drawing, because I love explaining law of attraction using drawings. I think it makes it so much easier for everyone to understand the law of attraction when you draw it out. So Sekina, thank you for your question. Everyone else, if you have questions, please share your questions with me. There is nothing that I like more than to answer questions. And for two reasons. One, when you ask me a question and I answer a question, I hook into source because I flow the answers. But number two, the reason I want everyone to ask questions is because from my own journey with the law of attraction, I know that when there's something that you don't have the answer to, you become stuck. And when you deepen your understanding, when you get the answers that you need, you move forward. And I want to be the witness to your journey moving forward. All right, folks, love you a lot. I hope that this was useful and fun. Bye for now.